Astrologer specializing in evolutionary astrology. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, things have changed a little bit. Okay. But first of all, if you're checking in for the Jupiter in the eighth house, I should say Jupiter sign, no, Jupiter through the houses series. Welcome in. Again, cosmic rootwork astrologer specializing in evolutionary astrology. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about your past life incarnation and current destiny, mission, vision, and purpose, you can definitely hit me up for personal readings. Yes, the things are changing. Mercury is definitely in Aries. We are definitely in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, and I have been guided to switch some things up. Okay, so y'all just want to make sure y'all get it while it's hot before the end of April, because things is gonna be switching around. Okay, on a services tip. All right, so definitely check those links below to see what is going down here. Also, too, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the video, and also leave comments down below, because I love when y'all leave comments as well too. And I'm trying to think, oh, also too, healing the Chiron series is also available. Chiron through the houses in Aries. We just came off of a April 15th. As I'm recording this, it'll be past that conjunction of Chiron and Mercury in Aries. So you just want to look for whatever that is in your chart. And then also too, in May, we'll also be seeing this energy play out as well. May 6th, I think, or May 7th, I think, is when Mercury will conjunct Chiron again. So definitely check that out. And also we'll have Chiron and Aries throughout the remainder of the year. So it will definitely be beneficial for you to learn. Yes, I just ate. Almost eating it down. Anyway, let's get into it. What is Jupiter? And then we'll get into Jupiter in the eighth house. So Jupiter rules over Sagittarius, and it also rules over Pisces. This is where we talk about expansion, philosophy. You know, this is where we talk about foreign trade, foreign currency, foreign travel, higher education, higher knowledge, spirituality, the law, okay? Our ancestry, our grandparents, grandfathers, our marital spouse and partner, or business partnerships as well, with Jupiterian energy here. The upper echelon energy, okay? And when we talk about our adventures, you know, the adventures that we're meant to go on and embark on and journey on, you know, our abundant fortune, luck, expansion, all those things happen with Jupiter energy. Now, when we talk about the eighth house, which is the Scorpio house of other people's money, like I got to call, shout out to Dom Kennedy, OPM, other people's money, okay? Legal issues or legal cases and things like that can come up. And I would like to say, legal issues don't necessarily have to be in this particular lifetime. This could be spiritual, okay? Contractual binds and agreements and judgments and things like that being made in the spiritual realm, okay? Now, I will say with this, it can usually be resolved on a positive tip. It can also expand these things where you're having to like go through legal cases and legal issues and things like that. But usually this is where you see somebody who those things are actually resolved. You know what I mean? There's a resolve that's happening here. Gains from also marital and business partnerships as well can happen with Jupiter in the eighth house. Also, two secrets. There could be either a lot of people telling their secrets to you with Jupiter in the sixth house, or in the eighth house, I'm sorry, or you can see truths also being exposed is with Jupiter in the eighth house, because eighth house is where the secrets are held. It's where the hidden fears are held. It's where all the things that nobody want to see, nobody want to think about. Like, it's the basement, okay, or the attic in the house, but usually the basement. I would say eighth house. 12th house is more so addict, I feel like. Basement is more so like eighth house. You put the, you know, little thing in the box and you put it away in the basement, never to be seen again, or it's seen again and you're like, oh my God, I forgot I had this, right? So secrets can be exposed here as well. Also too, intense emotions, right? So this is where you can see somebody who might hold a lot of emotions in with Jupiter in the eighth house, and then all of a sudden they let loose. You know what I mean? Like out of nowhere, nobody at all. And it all just comes streaming out with Jupiter in the eighth house here as well. Also too, because eighth house is like sex, death, and rebirth as well too. And like I said, taboo interests and stuff. This could be like secret marital affairs as well, or secret, like, you know, I'm not saying this for everybody. I'm just saying that there could be like some hidden things going on in those, you know, because like I said, these are like contractual bonds and agreements And also, Jupiter also rules intimacy and sex. So there could be like some like behind the scenes, behind the covers kind of things going on, some like scandals and things behind the scenes as well. Not for everybody, just saying it could be something that's going on here. Okay. Partnerships. Understanding the psyche. So this is definitely where you can see somebody who has a very expansive breadth of knowledge in a particular interest. It doesn't necessarily have to be a particular interest. It could just be the mind. Your mind has the capacity to hold a lot, okay? It's very, you might learn one thing and then all of a sudden you building on this thing, and like your mind is just so, it expands beyond the realms of like, not only just like time, right? But just period. Like what most people would be able to like maybe just take in like one sitting, you would be able to take like 3 chapters in like one sitting kind of thing. For example, kind of sort of, you know what I mean? Like your mind is just constantly open to learning, open to expansion, and there's just a lot that you hold in the mind. There's power in the mind here. Also, to heighten intuitive gifts and abilities are happening here with the 8th house. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. Even when you don't know, you know. With Jupiter in the 8th house as well. Here as it expands the capacities of the mind, and also to these intuitive gifts and abilities that also come through the 8th house. Secrets being exposed. These are other people's secrets being exposed too. Not just your secrets, but other people's secrets being exposed. People could come tell you their secrets, or you just kind of know. Like there's just this inner knowing with Jupiter in the 8th house, because when you talk about Jupiter being the, downloads from the ancestors and, ancestries and messengers from the divine, messages from the divine, just kind of telling you stuff that maybe you shouldn't know about, but you know about it anyway, quote unquote, right? Also too, where we talk about transformative transformation, death and rebirth, definitely could have somebody who runs into like near-death experiences, and this doesn't always have to be physical, but like also to outer body experiences here can happen as well, but just like nearing death, or like on a physical level or a psychological level, but then you come out of it, right? So Jupiter, because it rules the psyche, especially because 8th house is hidden, so like your fears and things like that being like more pronounced, right? But then you go through this like dark night of the soul, this kind of darkness that essentially you can transmute this energy, because you're like, I've been through these things. I've been through the darkness. I know what it's like to traverse through these areas of my life. And now, with what I know, I can to be a teacher, because Jupiter is also the teacher. I could be a teacher of this knowledge. I can be a keeper of the knowledge as well. But we want to teach, okay? I know it's with the 8th house, you want to hold it in, but just saying. Also, to taboo interests and also inheritances. And inheritances does not necessarily have to be with the family, okay? Oh, I didn't know I had a little process thing. Okay, wow. This could also be with people that you don't even know, with inheritances here as well. So you can definitely have like people that maybe, this could be because it's other people's money. So people who can give you money, finding money out of nowhere, people giving you money out of nowhere, or just not even just money, but material gains as well, or homes, houses, property, if you will. With this 8th house, or Jupiter expanding the 8th house, or people just giving you things, maybe old things that they don't want anymore, or things that maybe that they're, especially when it comes to death, people are like giving things over to you. So that's also a big thing that can happen as well. And then if it is a family's inheritance, it can definitely be a wealthy family inheritance as well. Or you can have inheritances from past lives. So stuff that you were owed into from past lives being passed down to you at this particular time as well. So that's a little bit about Jupiter in the 8th house. I'll talk a little bit more. This week we're going to dive into 10th, 11th, and 12th house, and we'll finish up the series. And then the next we will hop into Saturn through the houses. So I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. I will see y'all in the next one. Again, make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next video. I already know what it is. It's Rainy, so I'm checking out, without a doubt. Deuces.